Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin as we're heading into a new trading day here. Not too much happened actually. We had a little bit of a spike to the upside, but it got rejected again from resistance. So the situation is pretty much the same. Yeah, we have not broken yet above the A wave high. However, the chart is now moving in a way that I think makes it quite useful to add these two trend lines here to the chart, especially the lower one. So just to summarize again, I see this still as an ABC structure. Okay, and the only question we deal with basically is the B wave still going to reset lower, or is the B wave low already in? So they are both possibility. I am fairly neutral about it. I think it would look better with another low, but now, due to the length of this, I think it's getting more and more probable it will do the C wave more directly. And to be honest, it's nearly there. All it needs to do is to go above the A wave high. But they are both possible. So B wave here, both possible. The only thing is that if the C wave is already running, it's probably doing it as an ending diagonal here more directly, but we're going to talk about that in this video. So this is really what it's all about here in the smaller time frame at the moment, because we had a 5-wave move up between the 11th of September low and the 12th of September high. Yeah, that's an impulse. It's an impulse, and it's now getting interesting because surely this could turn generally into something much more bullish, right? If the first wave up is an impulse. So we could also call this to the upside a wave 1. The move down maybe a wave 2. See, and this is now where the problem starts. I cannot call this here a wave 3 because it's not an impulse. So what we said would be interesting is this. So if we see 5 waves up, right, above the August high, then we can confirm that a lasting low has been established here. I think that this is getting more difficult now. I mean, there are ways to achieve this, yeah, but if this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, I would really have difficulties to call this a wave 3. So it could be a wave 1 of wave 3, but essentially we would need 5 waves, we need 5 waves above the end of August high to have a confirmation that a lasting low has been established. So at the moment, I don't really even have 3 waves complete, okay? So therefore, the primary scenario remains that this is just an ABC structure and is heading into resistance here for the wave 2 after a wave 1 bottomed this week. And this wave 2 resistance goes up all the way to 27,480. Okay, it can go above it. Yeah, it will not be invalidated, really, this wave 2, until the price breaks above the August high, the end of August high. But still, a wave 2 would normally not really sustain above the 78.6 retracement level. And that is 27,480. So at the moment, primarily because the trend is down locally, I'm focusing on a continuation of the downtrend until the chart shows me a first impulse above the end of August high. You can see here that, this could just still be a corrective wave and we get that one more low. This is what the market will need to show us. It will show us that, I think, by breaking below the trend line. So if we get the trend line break, that would be a good sign that this Y wave has started. It's similar to here when I highlighted to you that if this trend line breaks, this A wave is likely finished and we get into a correction, which happened here. 3-wave move to the downside, nearly hit the 50% retracement level. So we've got a similar situation again, but it's not impulsive, so it looks like a diagonal or just a corrective wave like the X wave here. Yeah, it just has that look like a correction. So we have to keep the doors open for lower. At the moment, Bitcoin again doesn't make it easy. It did not clearly confirm that the C wave is running by breaking above the A wave high, and it's also moving up in a very choppy structure. Now again, if this is unfolding already, then I suggested yesterday to you, I mean, if the C wave is unfolding already, we would have this, yeah? And I gave you yesterday a wave count highlighted in white, and we said that this might have been the wave 1, the wave 2, and it would sort of unfold higher in a C wave. Now, with the latest structure, that doesn't really look likely anymore, but what could happen or have happened is that the whole thing is moving actually as a diagonal. So 1, 2, an expanding diagonal. 3, 4, and then a wave 5 to the upside. Yeah, this is the white wave count. I showed you that in previous videos. And then the wave C could still happen, okay? So more directly. So that means that one more high might be enough to complete it. I mean, the thing with diagonals, maybe it's already complete. You never know that. So for example, I can count this as a wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. It could be complete. If it now breaks down and breaks through support, it might be complete. But I don't count it as complete yet because it hasn't broken above the A wave high. So hopefully that makes sense. So honestly, if it had this broken above it, it could be finished. Now it could be finished, but it shouldn't really be, okay? So therefore, I want to keep the door open for potentially higher prices. So it could be like that. The only thing is we need to make sure that the wave 3 doesn't get the shortest wave, doesn't become the shortest wave. I don't like the look of this. I'll tell you that right now. But there might be other ways of how this can be labeled later. Diagonals always evolve, they change. Yeah, so I mean the wave 3 could even still be in the making. It's certainly what I showed you yesterday, that this could be a wave 1 already complete, yeah. So this might be the 2. This is already a 3-wave move, so I could count that as a wave 3 technically. But let's see how it evolves. I think as long as it's in this wedge pattern, it can just continue to move higher directly. A break below the trend line and then also below this wave 2 low at 26,060, highlighted here in white, would indicate that this orange support box is the next one to target again, because then the Y wave is coming down. So again, primary scenario generally, and it's just playing out that now, to get above the A wave high. It has different possibilities how it can get there. Only the market will decide that, either more directly, as long as it's staying in this wedge pattern, or down and then up would be my preferred options. Yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. As a channel member, you get access to a weekly live stream. Next Sunday, we've got the next one. You get access to Discord and Telegram, to the live chat rooms, a lot of educational material. And as a gold member, you get access to additional short-term market updates. So if you're interested, check it out. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.